we are going to talk about dash cams. Dash cams, I don't know if you can see, I've got one in the back. Where is it? It might be behind that centre headrest. You used to be able to see it. But everyone should have cameras in their car. Fucking definitely. All it takes for some, well, it almost happened to me maybe 2 weeks ago. I was in a car park, very busy car park. I've come round, looked the car park. There's a car in front. He stopped because a van in front of him has started to reverse into a space, but the van is starting to come towards his car. So he's straight away, he's put into reverse and he's started coming at me. I can't move. There's a car behind me. But yeah, he starts reversing. Almost hit me. I had to give him a few horns so he'd stop. But if he would have reversed into me, all he had to say was, I drove into the back of his car. There's no proof. And obviously everyone knows that if you hit the back of a car, it's always your fault. Even if they've rolled into you, you've got to prove that you've not done anything wrong, that they've rolled into you and you didn't go into them. Simple dash cam. It'd be good if they put that claim through saying that you went to the back of them. Don't mention your camera. Just then when it gets all finalised, they say, yep, you're to blame, you should have went to the back of his car. I've got a dash cam, I have. Want to see the footage? He's put a false report in. Let's see how that goes down. Yeah, that'd be so cool. It'd be good to see his face as well when he's like, fuck, they've got a dash cam. To be fair, you probably see it once he gets out of his car though, wouldn't he? He looks on your windscreen. Oh my god, there's fucking traffic here. Can we turn around? Oh yeah. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh. So yeah, I've got one in the back. I've seen a nice one for the front. People say, they're expensive, but it's what you've got to see as your excess. There's a new thing now where if someone crashes into you, both of you have to claim on your insurance pretty much till it's sorted out. Before, you just had to go through their insurance, and that was, you didn't have to pay any of your excess. But now I believe you both have to pay for your excess until it's dealt with. So your excess is bound to be a lot more than a fucking dash cam. I don't know if you could refuse actually. If you've had, well, I don't need to go to insurance, I've got proof here that on my camera that you're lying basically. So I've got one for the rear. It's only £20 off eBay. The memory card is actually more expensive than the camera, and it records. I think it only accepts up to a 32 gig memory card, which is plenty. It records about 3 hours in 720p. I've seen one on Argos that I want. What the fuck was it? It's about 90 quid. Both of them cameras are cheaper than my excess, way cheaper. I heard not too long ago that, my friend actually, his excess is something like £800. Well, fuck, you know, people actually have that for an excess. And so, actually, it happened to him. He was in a country lane. A woman has come around the corner too fast. She's come onto his side of the road, clipped his car. So he had to pay over £800 because she went into his car, and so the insurance could sort it out. I don't see how they justify that. Yeah. This fucking noise. Dash cams will save you a lot of hassle in the long run. All you gotta do is keep resetting the memory card, formatting it, whatever you want to do. Delete the footage so it starts again. You can have my rear one. You can have it so it laps, just keeps rotating. But I think that's a bit stupid. If you have a big accident, you're gonna go, oh, hang on, mate, got to turn my camera off so I got the footage. Otherwise, if I leave it running, it'll just delete what just happened. That's a bit stupid, I think. I think it records in like 15-minute segments if you do that. Whereas if I just leave it now, 3.5 hours I think it is. So you can just clear it every journey, every time you get in the car. Just keep resetting it. It's only cheap, the rear one. It's good footage, works. It's got a night mode as well. The only hassle is it's got to be plugged into a cigarette lighter. But luckily I've got one in the back, one up here. In the back, the one in the boot. Is it the one in the boot? The two sockets on this car, one of them stays powered. Oh, this one I think on the front. It stays powered the entire time. Even when you turn the ignition off, it's constantly powered. The one in the boot though, that doesn't. Actually, that'd be quite cool. If it's plugged into the boot, it'll always come on. Because it's got the one in the back, it's got motion sensors. What else has it got? What does it do? As soon as you power it on, it starts recording straight away. I might test that actually. Keep it plugged in the boot, that'd be easier. Because what I do is I just plug it in the front here. The wire is very long, good few meters, so that's cool. I think your insurance goes down as well if you tell them you've got cameras, but if you don't record and you have the accident, you're screwed. You'll be lying to them, they say. Well, everyone should have a camera. 2 years ago, someone drove into me. They says I went into them. The case is still ongoing. If I'd have had a camera going at the time, if I'd had a camera going at the time, it would have been sorted within 5 minutes. But no, 2 years later, she's still saying that I went into her, even though the evidence on the vehicles doesn't show what she's saying is true. It backs my story up, but obviously solicitors just want to keep this ball rolling. More money, 2 years worth of work supposedly. I hear from them every month, maybe once a month, and that's just bullshit they give me. I've even said to them on the phone, I can't see how this is still ongoing. How can you say that I went to her when the vehicle damage is to my back of my vehicle? She hasn't got any damage to her vehicle yet. She's saying I went to the side of her. That's the bike one, bike vlog, crash what? Crash vlogs. But you should always have a camera. Always. You need it nowadays. You need it nowadays. People aren't honest, are they? People are just trying to save themselves all the time. Fuck everybody else. I could almost go for president with that attitude. If you have got a dash cam, write in the comments what you've got, recommend it to other people. You can even use your phone like this. I'm using a phone right now. I've actually used this phone as a dash cam. Because phones, even old phones, you can put quite a big memory card in them. You can put maybe, I think minimum 32 gig on a phone you can put in nowadays. Just good settings, media storage straight to SD card. Any old phone, you can get an old phone, probably cheaper than a dash cam now. You can get mounts for them. So yeah, even use an old phone. As long as you've got something showing that you wasn't doing anything wrong, you're safe and good to go. Phones last longer as well than dash cams, battery wise. If I unplug that camera in the back, it'll probably die after less than 5 minutes maybe, because they're only small. They can have a big battery in them. For the price you pay as well, I paid less than £20 delivered, I think, off eBay for that one in the back, and I'm happy with it. It's a good camera. There's obviously a phone. Oh, phones, yeah. Phones last a good while. Where am I going? Going the wrong way. Tell us what cameras you've got. Recommend a friend. What can you recommend? You can get crazy ones on eBay that attach to your rear view mirror. I've always liked the look of those because you can get all kinds of craziness displays. But I don't think I'd like to set one of them up. Or quality wise, don't know if they're any good. If you've got one of those, let us know. Leave comments. Give a little review. they're quite big as well. They attach to your current mirror. That's the only thing that puts me off is the size of them. Fucking hell, I've gave way to this punk. That's what annoys me. You give way to someone and they take forever to move. So yeah, if you have an accident and you haven't got a camera, think of me and what I've said. Well, you can easily get a £20 camera, so for that £20 that you didn't spend, your life would be a hell of a lot easier if you have an accident, if someone has an accident, well, if someone crashed into you basically, and they start, because they won't say it to your face, they won't go, oh yeah, I'm sorry for that, I went into you, you're not at fault. What they'll do is, they'll swap details, exchange details. You'll hear from your solicitor or whatever, and they will say, this person is saying that you caused the accident. They wasn't doing anything wrong. You've caused it. And you'll be like, what the fuck? He admitted there on the scene that he or she was in the wrong. Oh, that's just hearsay, that is. Verbal contract, that is. Not worth the paper there written on. But if you have a camera, you could easily leave the camera rolling and just might stand like the police do, stand in front of your vehicle after the accident, get out your car. Yeah. Even the body language might show that I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. My fault, I take the blame, yes. Yeah, that £20 camera would save you fucking... I can actually say it will save you years, because that's what's happening to me right now. 2 years so far. It's still ongoing. She's saying that I went to her. No. Yeah. I mean, even just having a real one right now, it may show. It could. Even the real one I've got now could probably prove that I wasn't doing anything wrong. If something happens at the front of the vehicle, say they're saying I went into them, but they rolled into my car. The camera would show that I'm not moving. Therefore, and it might even show the impact, so the camera would be stationary, and all of a sudden, boom, the camera bangs. There's an impact. There you go. Or even a rear camera on its own. So, can't fucking recommend them enough. Tell everyone to get a camera. Takes fucking 5 seconds to set up. 5 seconds. 5 minutes if that. So yeah, that's my speech. Just think of me when you have an accident. Think, fuck yes! Glad I got that camera. This dick face who just went into me, screwed. I'm gonna get compensated. You can't get fucking... You can't not win compensation if you've got a camera. Buy a better camera thing as well if you've got compensation. All round cameras. I mean, you see some vloggers got like 3 or 4 cameras in the car. There's that infamous one where he's driving down the road. I don't think he's driving, he's in his friend's car, and they flip the car or something. That one, that's a crazy one. They're going down maybe a cross junction and they get side swiped. Big crash. Millions of views. Yeah. You just need a camera for everything now. You can't go wrong. So, if you've got a dash cam, any sort of camera in your car, like even if you use a phone, leave a comment recommending whatever we want to recommend. Click like. So fucking thirsty. Subscribe and peace.